I'm Janet Davis from Boss Lady Productions, and I'm here tonight with Kristy Lussier, who is a screenwriter and an actress and a producer. So she does a lot.
The trifecta.
The perfect,
yes.
The triple threat.
The triple threat.
And Kristy is well known in our independent film community.
Aww.
I hear nothing but wonderful things about you.
Aww,
so I'm going to ask you some questions and we can just chat a little bit.
Okay.
What experience really in filmmaking turned this into more than just a hobby for you?
I've always wanted to write and be a writer and kind of had that storytelling mindset, but I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
And so I was fortunate enough to see the booming start of the film industry there.
Right.
And the first time you
Back in the 1990s?
Yes, like when film was like really happening there. When you step on a movie set for the first time, like a major set, it's awe-inspiring.
So how old were you when that really happened for you?
I was 13 years old.
Holy crap.
And they were filming Natural Born Killers, which is an Oliver Stone movie, right behind my house. And so we just kind of heard that there were movie trucks down there and they were shooting a movie. They hadn't really said who it was yet or what movie it was.
Right.
So a bunch of our neighborhood group got on our bikes and went down there and realized that it was the movie that it was.
So you were 13 when you decided, this is it for me.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
completely. I mean, I was writing before that, but that moment when I was on the set for the first time, that was really cool.
What was your first step into making it a career?
When I graduated high school and then started college, I moved out of New Mexico and I ended up in Oklahoma.
Oh,
because I was
why?
going to Oklahoma
No,
State.
I'm just kidding.
I know, right? Well, who goes to Oklahoma? I was going there with some friends because we all got accepted to Oklahoma State to go
cool.
do college there. But I, again, was kind of fortunate enough to bump into a crowd of people in that community. I lived in Tulsa, and they were involved in the entertainment industry. One of the first forays was volunteering at South by Southwest. So here I am, 19, 20 years old, just trucking down there with my friends, and we did some volunteer shifts down there and made some connections. And
so
that was really...
what were you studying at Oklahoma State? Were you getting formal education in screenwriting, or were...
No. That was one of those, like, I'm going to be this, and then the next month, no, I'm going to change my major. No, I'm going to change my major.
Well, that's appropriate for that age range. So what did you study while you were there?
Well, I started kind of really in the English department, English realm. I ended up actually getting a bachelor's in American Studies with a minor in sociology. So kind of blended.
That's pretty interesting.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of went through a little bit of a phase in my 20s where I got married, had kids. Took a break take a break from the entertainment thing. In fact, it was a thought where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to let this go because now I have kids and I can't.
Wow, I super relate because I did the same thing at 27. Left LA to have kids.
I was 26. When I
oh
had
my gosh! Wow.
And you just have that moment of like, okay, well, I guess this is my life, and so you just put it. I put it in a drawer, like literally a script I was working on went into a drawer. And I forgot about it for 9-10 years, and then I finally kind of just got the courage, and I lost my sense of identity, and I realized that was always me. What was me was my writing. And
girl, I relate to your story so hard.
Totally, yeah. So
I mean, that sounds kind of exactly like a similar path that I travel.
Yep.
So you have how many kids?
I have 2.
I have 2 kids too.
Yeah, 2.
So how long of a break did you take before you jumped back in and lived your second life in film?
It was 2011, and I was corporate, I mean, like big time job, big time salary. I just bought a mega house, and you know, kids were going to school. I was doing that thing, and I basically.
You were miserable.
Yeah, I was. I really was, and I just kind of lit a match.
And you were like, I'm gonna just do it.
Yep.
Good. Well, we're super glad that you did. So
I'm glad I did.
And I understand that you do a lot of writing with your partner Lee. Is that right?
Yes, I do. Yes.
And I also hear that you two have won some awards. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, a couple, whatever.
Well, I'd like to hear a little bit about that if you don't mind.
Sure. So, well, as far as the screenplays are concerned, I have one that I did on my own. That was a sports drama that I wrote called An Unbalanced Line. Okay. And it's about a woman becoming the first head coach of a college football team. Oh. So it took a long time to research and do that one. And yeah, that was like my big jump back in. But when I met Lee, it was at an audition for a film that we were doing, an independent film. And we both got cast, and it just was like, we just had this spark, and
This
it just, we
organic
just understood each
connection.
other, and
Yeah.
kind of just, we're always bouncing things off of each other, and he's super creative. He comes up with these creative, awesome ideas. What if this?
So
What
it's
if
an
that?
extremely good partnership.
Yeah, it's really good. So we
Creative
wrote a
partnerships
script together.
like
after
that are rare.
They are. I mean, a lot of people say that it's always kind of a thing where like they wish they could find a writing partner like that, or somebody like that. Some people like to write
Count
by
yourself
themselves.
blessed and
but
don't let it go.
Yep, I'm very blessed. He's awesome. So for the screenplay we wrote a romantic comedy, and it's called The Wreckers. And it's about two people who actually are paid professionals that go in and wreck people's weddings.
Oh my God.
Because weddings are awful and we hate them. So we were like, let's write a movie about that. So we did. That got her.
That was the winner of the Best Comedy Screenplay for the 2018 Die Laughing Film Festival. Also, winner of the year for the 2018 First 10 Screenplay Competition. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, and then we've done some short films together. Yeah. We really love horror as well. Horror and comedy are, people think that like, oh, they're so different.
Oh,
they're
no.
really
In
actually
fact,
exactly the same.
The last 48 we did was The H. And our H48 was a total comedy.
Oh, well, it's just
It
tiny.
was hilarious.
It is what
yeah.
it is.
I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't it was horrifying, but it was hilarious.
Every 48 is horrifying, no matter what you're doing.
How difficult, or I guess realistic, is it to sort of make it in this independent screenwriting acting business, in your opinion, or from your perspective?
I wouldn't say that it's easy, but I do feel like it's more accessible and there's more opportunity and possibility. We're not where the film industry was 10, 15, 20 years ago. You have to live in LA, you have to have an agent, those kinds of things. And there's so many groups and platforms and organizations out there and places where you can now just put your work. So while on the one hand you may feel like everything's getting oversaturated because everybody puts their stuff online.
And most of it is total crap.
Yes, exactly.
Let's not.
So you have to be like way far and above everything that's getting put out there. But that opportunity is there, and particularly for screenwriters, there are some really good places online, some resources that you can join. So I would definitely look into, there's a group called Script Summit, which is wefixyourscript.com. But they started a website and a business, and now they have this major screenwriting festival that brings a lot of people to it.
That's so great.
And that's a really good organization.
Because I have people contact me nonstop. Oh, I have an idea for a script, or I have a script. Can you read it? Can you read it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll add it to my list.
Yes.
But
that's my life.
So yeah, think I'm sure. So your Hinsdale short horror film was the winner of the Best Horror Short and second place for Best Special Effects. That's great.
Even though it's only 2 minutes and has absolutely no dialogue, it's probably one of my favorite projects that we've ever done. We did it for a contest called My Annabelle Creation, and it was in partnership with them releasing the second Annabelle film. Make it as scary as you can in 2 minutes, do it yourself, and could it fit into the Conjuring universe? How could you do that? And we really kind of dove in to that opportunity to do that 2-minute film. It was so fun, and we love
Sometimes
horror.
those little shorts are just
the best.
Is there any one specific thing that drives you to continue to create?
I just really want to make a lot of people in my life proud. Because it's something that I've been really talking about for a long, long time, and I want to see that come to fruition. I want to show my kids that if you have a dream or a goal, or there's something that you love that you feel like is a part of you, go for it. I want them to be able to see that, hey, mom did it, so I can do that. And just to inspire people. And it's hard. It's hard for everybody to start from zero and work your way up. But to see those stories, that's what gives us the hope. Like, oh, that person did it, so maybe I can. And that's kind of that's what drives me really.
Awesome. Those are great reasons. You're not only a screenwriter, actor, producer, but you're a mom, which is the hardest job of all, as we know.
I've got great kids, so it makes it a little easier. They're great.
Well, that's good. Well, Kristy, I am so glad that I had this chance to chat with you again. I'm Janet Davis from Boss Lady Productions, and we're talking to Kristy Lussier here, screenwriter, actress, and producer. Thank you so much for being with us tonight, and I really hope we get to chat again soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Have a great night.
Thanks.